3. Hey, Gerry! It is so good to see you in Tampa. I attended one of your, just awesome sessions on branding and marketing for small, medium-sized enterprises. I understand that you're the US's leading brand guru? How would you define yourself?
Well, I've been very blessed to be renowned as one of the nation's top small business brand strategists. And I've created something called a big brand formula, which shows a small business owner how to stand out, how to get noticed and be remembered. Because it's all about big branding yourself, right?
Even for a small business?
Oh, absolutely. Because if you're not standing out, you're invisible. Unless you're distinct, you risk being extinct. And so the idea is to take what you have and turn it into something magnificent. Be it a product, a service, a nonprofit, your own company. But you've got to have a powerful brand.
Now, there are so many small and medium-sized enterprises, you can get lost in the crowd.
Oh, it's so easy because unless you're standing out, you're invisible. And so the way that you stand out is not through a logo. Although it's okay to have the visual component.
Yes.
Because anything that's going to help you get noticed is always a good thing, right?
Right.
But the bigger issue, though, is how are you going to get people to remember you and desire you? And that's what branding is about. Brand strategy, which is being able to take what you have and position it as being as interesting and appealing as possible.
Is that beyond the elevator pitch?
Oh my goodness, absolutely. Because now we're into what are you putting out into the world that no one's ever heard or seen before? How can you put something out that is so distinct and so unique that the consumer can fall in love with it and want to be a part of that experience? And that's what I show small business owners how to do.
That is steep. Just listening to your words, your enthusiasm, and having seen you with hundreds of people this week, and I know you've graced audiences that are in the thousands, and you've worked for some of the most prolific brands and been involved with brand architecture and that whole bringing alive ideas to real things that people emotionally get attached to.
Exactly.
And we don't know, generally we don't understand that. We think it's, as you said, we think as a small business, I've got a great idea, a logo and a tagline, but it's more than that.
It's more than that, right? Because you've got to have brand power, which is that ability to drive people to your brand because they feel predisposed to want to buy it. Now, if you just hang out with that word for a moment, predisposed to want to buy it. What does that mean? That means that you're giving people a compelling reason to choose you over other alternatives. And so your job as an owner is to make sure that your target audience has a complete understanding of how you are different and why you are better than other alternatives. Because the truth of the matter is, you're being compared to another alternative, right?
So true.
It's called competition.
Right. So look, there's either competition or there is collaboration.
Oh my gosh.
In the book that I've written around how do you unlock value? There's so much value around us.
Yeah.
Whether it's through the way in which you express or connect your value propositions, for example, the way in which you draw synergies with your audiences.
Yes.
It's still collaboration.
It is
beyond cooperation.
Absolutely, because you hit the nail on the head with the word value, right? Because what strong brands do is that they provide value that no one else is offering. So that you can say to someone, I have exactly what you're looking for, that you have not been able to find thus far, and guess what? I've got it. And you want to know what else? You can only get it from me.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. So listen.
And that's how $1 million, multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar brands are born.
They were born from something. They started off in a garage, a room. They started off somewhere.
It's being what I call having a standalone brand. Me only, swimming in market space where the world looks at you and they can't ignore you because you have something that's relevant, that people find exciting.
Wow. So listen, just drawing this, first of all, we are going to bring you to the UK. So if you're a business in the UK or Europe, watch this space. Last month we did a fantastic conference called Your Vision of the Future. It was a huge success. If you're a company that has a big vision and you need a brand to support that vision, you need to come and hear Gerry Foster in the UK. I think the most important thing is whether you are a business in Africa, India, USA, or UK.
Oh yeah.
They've got one thing in common.
That's the brand.
That's the brand.
Now, you also hit another nail on the head.
Okay, that's
that
good.
see, you got to think pre-internet and after the internet.
Right.
See, pre-internet, your competition was probably someone within a 3 to 5 mile radius of where you live. But after the internet, what do we now have? A global marketplace that's noisy, that's crowded, and it's getting harder and harder for small business owners to stand out, get noticed, let alone be remembered. We got zillions of websites, zillions of social networks, and people. And what also happens is that not only are people sort of fading into the background, false perceptions occur.
Oh my God!
Because people think that they know what you offer by you simply telling them what kind of business
and
you're
they're
in.
answering what you're telling them with their own preconceived ideas.
Exactly. So what I do, and I'm glad to be able to come to the UK because I'm looking forward to that, is I show owners how to seize control over how people see you, so they see the way that you want them to see you as offering something that is shoulders above the rest of the crowd, that they'd be crazy not to work with.
Now tell me, any small business, any entrepreneur who has a purpose, his vision, he's putting time and effort, how do we help them make that paradigm shift?
Oh my God, it's a mindset shift, and it's no longer about, well, I've got a great product and a terrific skill set. I mean, anybody can say that. Anybody can beat a resume. Anybody can match a portfolio.
Anybody can speak.
Anybody can speak, right? But the question becomes, what is it that is your unique gift? What is that one thing about you that set you apart quality that allows you to have what's called wow impact? And see, that's what big brands do.
I got to ask you a question here, Gerry. We've known each other now for 3 days. We have, so I would love to know, because I've never asked this question before, as a brand guru, as a man who has architectured...
The big branding guy,
The big brand for small guys. What is my wow factor in your eyes?
Oh, you are about, well, you're connected to this, right? You are Sesh, known for the collaboration code, because you're showing people how to make something occur through collaboration.
And no one would know that 3 days ago we just hugged and said hi.
God, exactly.
But that's where the opportunities lie.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
See, that's called your secret sauce. See, everyone, he has the code. He has the keys to the vault. He has unlocked the mysteries of what it takes to achieve collaboration.
That's my secret sauce.
I know, in such a way that goals are attained and dreams come true. And that's the man who does that.
Thank you so much, Gerry. Blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you.